On this occasion, a rare visitor came calling. The son of Nigeria's Afrobeat music legend, Femi Kuti, is here not for a musical concert or anything related to his music career, but to see the camps.
That's my work. So, because I've been hearing about the problems from Lagos. And the people doing this good work invited me to come and see for myself. I see it in their eyes. We decided to use my clout to try and get more people involved, probably more celebrities, put pressure on government to be more committed, get my international friends involved, and see everything I can do to get help out here in the Northeast. As footage we see, there are so many children that have been deprived of food, education, and a good life, basically. And there's so much pressure on the NGOs and people that are helping that I believe we have enough rich people in this country. For instance, providing water, that's no big deal. To provide water for 1,000 people will cost roughly $10,000. That's about 5 million naira. You want to tell me one rich person in Nigeria cannot provide water for here?
Look at that little child was having a photo session with so excited and lovely smile. A few kilometers away is the Umaru Shehu Hospital, where a hall of 24 beds is dedicated to cater for very critically ill children and designated the Stabilization Center, all in partnership with the United Nations.
It's not just about just helping these people. These people can help themselves eventually. So I spoke to some of the community leaders who are sheltering many of these displaced people voluntarily, because what they have done is the camps are full. So you see over 1 million people are now out of the camps and are just staying in communities. So a community, a house can be housing maybe 5 families, and pressure on this family taking care of 6 other families. So it's the pressure in the society now is enormous for individuals. Now, I noticed there is a lot of land. So I spoke to some of these leaders. Can you provide land and get these people to farm? If we provide water and crops, and they were excited. So we can even get these people to participate in development. In 1 or 2 years, they will be feeding themselves. So they will not be relying on donations from individuals. And then you are creating skills for their children. You are putting basic education for the young. So the children are not just roaming the streets, running about. You are now providing a good education. And while you are even providing education, you are providing skills for the ones that are over like teenage level. So all this we talked about whilst I was there.
At another camp providing succor in Sulumberry, 27-year-old Fatima, mother of 3 from Konduga, tells me her story.
I know a lot of people that were killed. My husband's elder brother was killed. My elder sister's husband was also killed. A lot of people I know were killed before we escaped. After we escaped, we were held in Dabwa before trekking to this place. Gaining entrance to this camp was hard due to the checks to be sure if we are truly IDPs and not disguised as terrorists. It was a horrific experience. In as much as I would like to go back to my home, I'll prefer to do so when it's safe and the terrorists have been defeated. I'll prefer to go back and farm and do other jobs to survive than to remain here and live the way I do.
Young Muhammad's story is another sad reminder of the effects of the war. His right leg was charred off by a bomb which killed his father. He's full of life now, having received a walking aid.
A bomb exploded right in front of my house and killed my father, mother, and younger sibling. Only 3 of us survived and found ourselves in the hospital. My father had finished performing ablution and was ready to head to the mosque. He was the imam when it happened. I have since been living with my uncle. We thank those who provided us with the working aid equipment and pray God blesses them for their efforts.
I've seen some of the disabled. They are getting something. I've seen them, but I don't know who are to give or who to give. I don't know. We thank for it. We are happy. Then we need another head, like this man now. Over 5 years to 6 years lying. Like this man now. Over 30 people under him. That's why I'm crying that we need shelters.
Rebuilding the lives of these ones seem to be following a deliberate approach from all concerned. The birth certificates here being issued will ensure that they can pick up their lives again, starting with such strong means of identity.
This is our country, this is our land, this is our people. I know there are a lot of Nigerian NGOs on ground already, and they don't make noise about it. I met some of them on the flight coming here, the private United Nations flight that brought us here. I have met many of them on ground. I meet the soldiers here. We don't know their names, but they are risking their lives. So I know Nigerians are very sympathetic people. Nigerians are loving people. And I know probably coming here will open many more eyes and many people will want to participate. And the things we have to do here, for what I've seen, are very simple. And I think even to get our medical schools involved, and the way I see getting medical schools involved is not for government to force the medical students to come here, but to let the medical students feel sympathetic and love their people and their country and want to voluntarily participate. They must be willing. And when they are willing to come here, they will be given 100% of their energy.
Indeed, everything and anything that pertains to life is a welcomed idea. So it wasn't surprising to catch the 4-time Grammy nominee give in to what he knows best using one of his signature instruments.
We have a 5-year sort of strategy for Nigeria, and we're very hopeful that all of the progress that the Nigerian military has made, that people will be able to leave displacement and they'll start to return home. It's happening in parts of Adamawa, it's happening in parts of Yobe. So we want to continue and remain until we can help from displacement, until they're safely and securely back home.
The work is far from being done. Most of these people tell me how eager they are to return to their homes, but also on their mind is the worry about how safe it is to go home and how to find food. Clearly, the need area, and clearly where bulk of the work lies. If you want to be a part of the Reconstruct, Feel free to indicate by writing to us. We will be willing to guide you through authentic avenues and government structures suitable for your intent. Thanks for joining us. Bye for now.